Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. I did some shopping on Amazon and I thought I would share some of the crafty items that I picked up in case you were looking for anything. The first thing that I picked up were these satin bows, and I got them in pink and in a forest green. You get, I think, 50 or 60 bows here. I've purchased these before in black and red. I really like the quality, and they come really nicely packaged up like this. So I have a little file that I keep all of my little ribbons in when I need them for tags or cards, and I think this is a beautiful bubblegum pink, so I thought it would be great for spring and summer crafting. And then thinking ahead to Christmas crafting, I got these beautiful green. It's like a, emerald green. I think they're really, really pretty. So I picked these up as well. And I'm going to be doing some embossing, and I had the VersaFine Clear ink pad in the Nocturne, but I didn't have a re-inker. And I am pretty much a stickler for always making sure that I have a re-inker for my ink pads, because I like ink pads to be pretty juicy when I'm stamping, and there's nothing worse than coming up with a dry ink pad and then you don't have the re-inker. So I found this on Amazon and I thought I would pick it up to have it at the ready for that ink pad. If you're not familiar with the VersaFine Clear ink, it is a pigment ink, and it's very good for stamping and embossing the ink. I don't do a lot of embossing, but when you emboss, it makes it easier to watercolor. And I have just received all of my Tim Holtz watercolor pencils, so I was very excited to try them on some stamps, and I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and emboss it first so that it would be a no problem little water and color project. So I used this ink, and now I have the re-inker, so that's perfect. Now I picked up some different flatbacks, and the first package were these panda bears. Now I know a lot of people pick this type of thing up on Temu, and I have a Temu order outstanding with some beads and flatbacks, but I usually go to Amazon for a lot of my beads and flatbacks too, because I really am very impatient. When I place an order, I like to get it really quickly. Amazon, a lot of times with Amazon, for me, it's the next day, or actually, I've gotten some items the day that I placed the order, believe it or not. Shipping is amazing. It's always free because I have Prime. And the other thing about the flatbacks through Amazon as opposed to Temu is you get a lot more. Now, they cost a little bit more, that's true, but you get a lot. So let me see if I can open these so we can take a closer look at how cute they are. I was thinking of some black and white projects for these little adorable panda heads, and I was thinking specifically maybe some bows and using these in the center, or also creating some bottle caps and using these guys. I think they're really, really cute. A black, white, and pink project would be perfect for these, and they're just so sweet. So, of course, I have plenty, which is great, too, because when I'm making embellishment boxes to share, I may tuck a few of these in that as well. So, I don't know. I think there might be 50 pieces here of these. That is 50 pieces of the panda heads. And then I also got these little cloud faces, and I just think they're so sweet too. And I think There's 50 in here. I usually will order if it's like 50 or 100, only because I do like to share and I like to use them on a variety of projects. There's nothing worse than running out of little cabochons and not having enough. So this is what this one looks like. Super cute. And I have a whole bag of these little clouds with the faces. I think they're absolutely adorable. So that, and then I got this bag of strawberries. Now these are strawberries that have the little hook for pendants. I'm going to open them up and then we'll take a look at what they look like. I think they're a variety of sizes of strawberries. What I liked best about these, they're not flatbacks, they're fully dimensional, which is what I really liked. I like the thought of using these on dangles. So let me open this up and we'll take a look. Okay, so here's a look at the strawberries, and you can see that they are three-dimensional. They have a little loop and a hook on the top, so you can add a jump ring or just add them to a dangle or a project. You could even add these to a chain and have a little necklace, super cute. And then I like the fact that there's different sizes, and look at how realistic they look like. Even you can see the little bit of white. And they're, now some of them, which is a little odd here, some of them do have a flat back on the back. Some of them don't, they're fully dimensional. And then there's others, I think there's just a few that these smaller ones that are flat on the back, which is kind of interesting. But you get 24 pieces in all. I love that they're different sizes. They're going to be super fun for summer projects. I'm really into a strawberry theme this year. I mentioned before that I have some really pretty paper. You've probably seen my creations with the Echo Park paper pad, but also I got some really great strawberry dies that I'm very excited to use as well. So I will definitely be doing a variety of different strawberry projects this summer, and I'm excited to have these. I like them even better because they have the hook and they're not just flatbacks. I have some flatback strawberries that I think I bought last year. They're kind of a cartoony look to them. They're not realistic. These actually look like realistic strawberries, so I think they're super fun. Now, speaking of flatbacks, I got 2 sets of flatbacks in different color schemes. I like the fact that they were sort of themed by color. You get 100 flatbacks, and they're flowers, and they're fairies, and they're butterflies and rainbows. This is the purple collection, and I'll take some of these out so we can take a closer look. But look at all the different shades of lavender and purple. Perfect for, theming. If you're doing a purple theme or purple paper, or, a little purple, maybe embellishment box. I love having the colors already sorted out. I love that these come in containers. So I got the purple, and then I also got this hot pink. Now, I'm assuming that they're the same cabochons, just in a colorway, but I'm going to take some out so we can take a closer look. Okay, so here's the sampling of some of the pink ones. I tried not to pull out any duplicates, but I have this whole box left as well. So you can see the variety. I love that they're so different. And there's little bears, and there's little fruit, there's some cherries, there's some candy, there's some pineapples, fish, and ice cream, and crowns, and bows, and hearts. Just absolutely adorable. So cute on so many different projects, and I have this whole box as well. So I love that there's 100 pieces because you can share them, use them on a variety of projects, and just really have fun creating them and using these flatbacks in different ways. They have such sweet personality. I just think they're adorable. So these are the pink. Now I'll pull out some purple and we'll take a look at those. Okay, so here's a sampling of the purple ones, and I thought they were going to be identical to the pink, only in a purple color, but I was wrong. There's different color. Of course, there's grapes. There's like a plum. There's like an eggplant. There's different flowers. The fairies are different, butterflies, there's cupcakes, there's a little dinosaur, a little purple dinosaur, which is adorable. There's a little purple milk carton. There's a little broom. There's a little whale, and different flowers. So I think they're super cute. And then, of course, I have all of these left in the container because there's 100 pieces. So this is just a sampling that I pulled out so you can take a look. I think they're just adorable. Here's a gauge of the size. Super cute, very detailed, fun flatbacks, just adorable on projects. So this is the purple collection. So that's the pink and purple. I've also ordered green and blue. Those haven't come yet. So yeah, I'm just digging all the colors. So I think these are going to be super fun. Okay, so the reason I went on to Amazon to begin with was I needed a new embossing gun. About a year and a half ago, I purchased the Wagner embossing gun that everybody uses on the Simon site and the scrapbook.com site, and we've probably seen a lot of crafters use that black embossing gun. I had mine for like a week and it died with no explanation at all. It just completely stopped working, couldn't get any power to it. And when I went back on and read some reviews, this was a complaint for that embossing gun. Now that embossing gun is about $40, high 30s, low 40s for that embossing gun. And I just wasn't going to take the chance again. The WOW embossing gun that's dual speed had very, very good reviews. But it was a little bit tricky to locate this. I couldn't find it in Michael's or Joann's, so I went on Amazon and found it there. And like I said, it's dual heat, 2 speed settings for embossing powders, melted, drying paints, shrinking plastic, and use on paper, wood, and fabric. So it got good reviews. I'm anxious to try it out. I have an old embossing gun, the purple one. I think it was Doris originally. And of course I have the Ranger heated tool, which is not designed for embossing, as we know. That is just for if you want to do a quick dry of your inks or paints. So this is really designed for embossing, and the reviews that I read were very good. I'm anxious to break it out and try it, and I will, when I do that, I'll do a review and definitely let you know my opinion of it. So I picked this up, and then along with this, I got some WOW embossing powder. Now I have embossing powder, I have Ranger embossing powder, but again, I've never tried WOW, and it had very, very good reviews. The only complaint about this set of embossing powders were the size of the bottles. That's not that big of a deal to me because, I can get the excess back into the jar, or I can store these in another container. This set came with the opaque, bright white, super fine. And again, this is supposed to be very, very good quality, so I'm anxious to try it out because I do like the Ranger, but I have struggled with doing a lot of embossing because I think I haven't had the right embossing gun. This is the primary ebony, which is a nice black, and yeah, that's going to be good for using with that VersaFine Claire. And this is a white pearl, super fine white pearl. And the last one, which is one that I'll get probably the most use out of, is the clear gloss. So when I break out the gun, I'm planning to use this powder with it, and probably the clear is what I will use the most of because I like to stamp in black and then emboss in clear. So I'm going to try this out, and I will give a review at a later time. And the last item that I picked up were these little umbrella charms, and it came in this case, which I think is fantastic. And they are just that. They're little dimensional umbrella charms, and they look just like that in different colors. Super cute, like a resin little umbrella with the little metal handle there, and they're all different. Just showing the top so you get an idea of how cute they are. I'm not exactly sure what I will use these on, but I do have some umbrella stamps and dies that I think would be very cute to make maybe a little mini album, and use these as little dangles off of that album. I think that would be very sweet. You get 25 in here, and they're really, really pretty. A couple of each little design, so super cute. And that's the last item that I picked up for this little Amazon haul. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at what I picked up from Amazon. I'm wishing you a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.